The difference between friends and enemies. When it comes to life, the line between a friend and an enemy isn't always as clear as we wish it was. On the surface, the two couldn't be more opposite. A friend is someone who supports you, while an enemy is someone who opposes you. But in reality, the difference isn't always in their title. It's in their actions. A true friend is more than just someone who hangs out with you or laughs at your jokes. A friend is someone who stands beside you when you're at your lowest, not just when you're at your best. Anyone can clap for you when you're winning, but only a real friend will sit with you when you feel like you've lost everything. That's the first difference between friends and enemies. One adds to your strength, and the other feed on your weakness. But that's growth, because sometimes enemies can teach you lessons that friends can't. An enemy exposes your blind spots. They notice the things you're not good at, the cracks in your armor, the places where you need growth. While a friend gives comfort, an enemy gives challenge. And sometimes challenge is what creates greatness. The very people who oppose you can be the ones who push you to become stronger, sharper, and more determined. Now the danger comes when we confuse the two. Not every person who smiles at you is a friend, and not every person who criticizes you is an enemy. Some of the worst betrayals come from people you thought were on your side. That's why the true difference between friends and enemies isn't about what they call themselves. It's about what they reveal over time. A friend corrects you, but they do it with care. They tell you when you're wrong, not to break you down, but to help you grow. An enemy, on the other hand, points out your flaws to use them against you. One wants you to rise, the other wants to see you fall. A friend celebrates your progress, even if it means you've outgrown them. They want you to win, even if your win has nothing to do with them. An enemy, though, will feel threatened by your success. They may not say it out loud, but deep inside, they want you stuck where you are, because your growth reminds them of their own lack of it. Here's another difference. A friend knows your past and still believes in your future. They've seen your mistakes, maybe even witnessed your failures, but they never let that define you. An enemy, though, will always try to chain you to your past. They'll remind you of who you were to keep you from becoming who you're meant to be. But there's something powerful to understand. Sometimes you need both. Friends give you comfort, enemies give you fire. Friends are your safe place, enemies are your training ground. Without both, you can't reach your highest potential. The key is awareness. Don't mistake an enemy for a friend just because they're close to you. And don't mistake a friend for an enemy just because they challenge you. The difference lies in their intention. Are they challenging you to break you or to build you? Are they standing beside you because they care or because they're waiting for you to fall? In the end, friends and enemies are both mirrors. Friends reflect your light back to you, showing you the best of who you